Good morning. Today is Wednesday, April 8th. It is Topsy-Turvy Day. What are you wearing that's topsy-turvy? I put together my best outfit. Look at this, all discombobulated. Different earrings, but it's something fun to do. So if you want, you can post a picture for me on our check-in part of Google Classroom. So let's get down to work. Today's going to be, I think, an easy day. We don't want this to take long. So let's first go over, take out your daily language review. I hope everybody takes this out at the same time that I'm doing this so that you can check. So take yours out. And let's look. We're going on yesterday, Tuesdays. I forgot to review these before finishing my video yesterday, but you probably didn't have any trouble. So they want to know, are these synonyms, words that mean the same thing, or antonyms, the opposite? I should have circled that. So we're comparing the two words now and later, and they would be opposites. Do it now or do it later. So that's an antonym. And then the word normal and unusual. Those two things would not be the same. They don't mean the same thing. So that also is antonyms. Okay, number 3 and 4 are regular sentences. Have you read The Enormous Crocodile? A book by Roald Dahl. So we capitalize the beginning, as we know, and put punctuation at the end. And when I read that, have you read? They're asking me a question, so make sure you put a question mark there. Roald Dahl is the author. It is a different looking name. It's an unusual name. But we have to capitalize the R and the D. Roald Dahl, he also wrote James and the Giant Peach. You've done some other books that you guys have probably read from him too. But he wrote The Enormous Crocodile. Now that's the title of the book. When we have a title of a book, we underline it. We don't put it in quotation marks. We underline it. I don't know if you could see that on my rewrite here. Have you read the underlined Enormous Crocodile with capital letters, a book by Roald Dahl? And make sure you put that comma in there. And number 4, I really like to listen to the radio while I jog. This one didn't really seem to have too much. Just the beginning, capital I, and the end, a period. I don't see anything else in there. I really like to listen to the radio while I jog. So. And number 5, underlined word. Is it a noun, verb, or adjective? Amelia Bedelia took the class to see her house. They underlined the word house. Is that a person, place, or thing, an action word, or a word that describes something? A house is a person, place, or thing. It's a thing. So that's noun. So that was quick and easy for today. Going over. Let's look at Wednesdays, today's. Underline the cause and circle the effect. Maria's tire was flat because it had a nail in it. What caused something to happen? And the effect is what happened. So one you're going to underline, the other you're going to circle. Read that over carefully. Our corrections, correct these two sentences. Pedro, the owner, walked Marcia and me to our table. We've talked about this before. Number 3, if I give you 5 nickels, will you give me a quarter? So fix those two sentences, rewrite them please. Number 4, use context clues to determine the meaning of the bolded words below. So the word is elated, it's bold. Context clues. What else do we know about this sentence using our schema? What are we reading about? What's in the context, in the text? When Rachel won the prize she had always wanted, she was elated. I'm surprised they don't have an exclamation mark at the end there. So what does the word elated mean? And number 5, she was persistent and didn't give up trying out for the team. Persistent, what does that mean? So write your definitions on these sentences there. Okay, that's it for our DLR. We're getting into such a routine here. Okay, so we are on our last paragraph. Yay! And this is what we do, moms and dads, in writing all the time. We do a lot of writing, and we go over and over and over it. So when I say none of this is unfamiliar, that's why. But we need lots of practice on this too. So, and we need to learn to extend. That's what, as a class, I notice everybody really needs to add more detail, right? We want to add to it. And by giving you my example, I've been practicing. I get to practice my writing, and you see how I have all the extra writing. So, this is my writing piece about camping. My introduction listed the 3 things. Let's review that because today we're doing the conclusion, and they're similar, and we don't want them to be the same exact thing. I love to go camping. I find it to be such a relaxing thing to do out in nature. My husband and I enjoy planning our meals and cooking over a campfire. When we go camping, there are so many different things that you can do that are also relaxing and fun. So that's how I introduced the story to you guys. Today then we wrote our first reason, our second reason, our third reason. Goes to here in the green. And then today we're going to do our conclusion. Now your conclusion wraps it all up. It's the end of your story, and you do need to relist the 3 reasons that you're talking about in your story. So let's look at how I did it. So, if you and your family are looking for a weekend or longer vacation, you might want to try camping. You can camp close by in your neighboring towns, or you can go out of state. It's such a relaxing thing to do while enjoying nature. There's my nature. You can practice new recipes while cooking in the outdoors and have great food to eat. Being in the outdoors is a wonderful way to spend some quality time with your family and friends. Want to go camping? Well, go pitch a tent. So, I wonder how many of you have ever gone camping. I don't think we've ever talked about that at school. Camping is fun. Like I said, I really do have a big 8-man tent. Gives us lots of room, but we have smaller tents too. We don't always take the big giant one. And I don't go camping that much. I will admit I would rather be, well, maybe not right now, in a cruise cabin, or I like to be in a hotel and sitting on a beach down in the Dominican Republic, neither of which are happening this summer that were supposed to happen. So maybe I'll be doing some camping in my yard. So look through here then. My 3 details were enjoying nature. I'm going to circle that. My 3 reasons, not my 3 details. Cooking in the outdoors and time with family and friends. I forgot to change the colors on those. I could have put them in the colors that I use. So again, I repeated those 3. My last paragraph does not sound exactly like my first paragraph did. So we want to make sure you're not just copying it. And we don't want to put reason 1, reason 2, reason 3. You want to take those words out if you have those in there. If you have any questions, let me know. You guys have been doing a great job. Thank you, families, for helping and assisting. Guys, you could find your Google Docs. It should be in your Google Drive if you can't find it. So look on your Google Drive and just make sure that you've shared it with me. And then once you finish this, not today because we're going to do one more day. We're going to do one more thing with it tomorrow. I'll check it all over. We'll turn it in. But on your other things with your other teachers, you have to make sure you click turn it in. I know some of the other classes are having trouble with that. And then the teachers don't know if somebody's there for the day or if work has been finished. So it's all this complicated Google Classroom thing. So I want you to have a good day. Looking a little gloomy out. I heard it rained last night, but not so bad out there. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to do today. I need to vacuum. I need to Swiffer my floors. They need a good dusting. Got to put all those hats away back up in my attic. If you could see my dining room here, it's a disaster. And I don't know. Got to plan what we're going to have for supper. I had fajitas for supper last night. That was my question to you guys. What did you have? So Have a good day, everybody. Bye.